Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Jealousy is the first video of the series, The Qualities That Allah Hates and Dislikes. Hasad, envy, jealousy is the disease of soul. As Ibn Taymiyyah said in his book Amrad al-Qulub, nobody is free from hasad, but the noble person hides it, while the base person shows it. Jealousy is not only a sin in Islam, but it is considered as the most discouraged and destructive emotion in any religion. Psychologically also, it is one of the major illnesses to human health that destroys a person's mental peace and happiness. Jealous person can cross any limits just to make people unhappy and to make people lose what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has endowed upon them. Unfortunately, majority of us have fallen prey to this sinful attribute at some point or the other in our lives. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Beware of jealousy, envy, hasad, for verily it destroys your good deeds, the way fire destroys wood." Hadith from Abu Dawud. Jealousy can turn a good person into an evil. Same as happened to Iblis when Allah ordered angels and Iblis to prostrate Adam in respect and honor. But Iblis directly refused the orders of Allah because he was jealous of the status Allah has given to Adam. Iblis said to Allah, "Do you see this one whom you have honored above me? If you delay me until the day of resurrection, I will surely destroy his descendants except for a few." Surah Al-Isra, verse 62. The envier is likely to encounter misfortune. Like in the case of Iblis, he envied Adam, so his envy caused him misfortune until he became accursed after having been well respected. It is easy for a person to please an angry person in this world, but except the envier. For indeed he cannot be pleased until the blessings which he envies is removed from the person he envies. Envy, hasad, jealousy is to wish for a blessing from the person it was bestowed upon, regardless of whether the envious person wants the blessing for himself or not. When a person feels sad at seeing a blessing bestowed on his Muslim brothers and hoping that the brother is deprived of it, to hate and have resentment towards the apparent good condition of the envied, wishing for a blessing to vanish, hating a blessing and hoping that the blessed be deprived of it. Allah Almighty says, "Or do they envy people for what Allah has given them of His bounty?" Quran, Surah number 4, verse number 54. Envy, hasad, is an evil disease of the heart that leads to foul conduct and bad behavior. It is a desire that a person feels for the destruction or removal of a blessing that another person has, a destruction which the bearer of this feeling would himself carry out if he had the power to do so. It leads to many other sins like animosity, thinking evil of the intentions of others, backbiting, tale-bearing, riba, lying, tohmat, and the abandonment of other Muslims. It blinds its possessor to inflict physical harm on the person whom he envies and can go to any extent, be it defamation of his/her character, even lead to the use of black magic to harm the person, and murder. It is considered to be among the most dangerous and destructive of internal diseases and is the most destructive to a person's religion and worldly life. Some causes of hasad, jealousy, and envy are discontentment with qadar, fate, decree of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, enmity and hatred, kibr and pride, low self-esteem, impurity of soul, an unsound heart, love of dunya, leadership, and status. And there are many stories in the noble Quran that highlight the dangers and evils of envy, hasad, jealousy. We realize the danger of envy, how it blinds, how it snatches mercy away from the heart, and how it drives its possessor to inflict terrible physical pain on the envied person. When we read the story of Prophet Yusuf salam and his brothers who went about to cast Yusuf salam out of land or kill him just to gain the exclusive attention of their father, who was more affectionate towards Yusuf salam, him being the righteous one. Allah Almighty narrates this in Quran, Surah number 12, verses 8 to 9. Another story that shows the danger of envy, hasad, jealousy is the story of Habil and Qabil, Cain and Abel. The Quran tells us about the first son of Prophet Adam salam who murdered his brother out of envy, hasad, jealousy, which constituted the first crime ever in which blood was spilled. He envied him because Allah accepted his brother's sacrifice, but not his. Allah Almighty narrates this in Quran, Surah number 5, verses 27, 28, and 30. In Surah Al-Falaq, Allah enjoined in His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to seek refuge with him from the evil of the envier when he envies. And to keep ourselves protected from jealousy, we should recite the following chapter of the noble Quran, Surah Falaq, verses 1 to 5. BISMILLAH ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of daybreak, from the evil of that which He created, and from the evil of darkness when it settles, and from the evil of the blowers in knots, and from the evil of an envier when he envies. Quran, Surah number 113, verses 1 to 5. The envious takes nothing in gatherings except blame and humiliation, receives nothing from the angels except their curse and hatred, feels nothing in seclusion but worry and grief, receives nothing on deathbed but difficulty and horror, receives nothing on the day of resurrection except scandal and torture, receives nothing on the hellfire except heat and burning. Therefore, jealousy not only destroys a victim but also harms the attacker up to a greater extent. We as Muslims should seek help from Allah to keep us away from this dangerous illness, jealousy, hasad. 3 points to combat hasad, envy, jealousy. Start to love for others what you love for yourself, and treat others as you would like to be treated yourself. Make dua for others to get what you want for yourself, for then the angels do dua for you. Understand the real value of what you are envying others for. For hasad, envy, jealousy will only get you destruction in this world and the hereafter. وآخر الدعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الكريم اللهم صل على Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click the bell icon for notification of new videos. Please do like, share and comment. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.